Did you know that trying to keep perfect form in the gym may actually be killing your gains? Many in the fitness space encourage everyone to keep good form all of the time. This advice is generally coming from a good place, but taken to extremes as it often is, it can actually be detrimental for your muscle growth. As you approach failure, your form will inevitably start to break down slightly. That's perfectly fine as long as you're not blatantly using momentum or a different muscle to complete your reps. If you were to stop every set as soon as you cannot maintain picture perfect form any longer, you'll be leaving 3 to 5 or maybe even more reps in reserve on every set, and that's actually worse for your muscle growth. I'd rather have you be slightly lax about your form, but ensure that you're taking your muscles close to failure, compared to the opposite scenario where you're very obsessive about your form, but in doing so, you don't allow your muscles to go close to failure. Remember that intensity is the main factor in the gym that'll dictate your muscle growth. This obviously isn't an excuse to have sloppy form. Obviously, you should try to keep your form perfect for as long as possible, but it's inevitable that your form will break down a little bit. Just be natural, there's no need to be neurotic about it. As long as you're 90% perfect on the last few reps of your set, you're doing perfectly fine. Here's a little thought exercise. Let's say you were doing bent over rows, and you feel like you may be able to get 2 or 3 more reps, but in doing so, you might use a little bit of assistance from your lower back. Should you do those extra reps or not? Skinny nerds and members of the form police will say no, but my answer is an obvious yes. Using that little bit of assistance from your lower back allows you to take your lats closer to failure, which is more valuable for building muscle than keeping picture perfect form, which will only get you some brownie points on the internet. And this is coming from me, someone who's gotten complimented on having good form in the gym multiple times. I still think it's better for you to be slightly imperfect. To summarize, it's really just a balancing act. You don't want your form to be so sloppy that you're not even hitting the right muscles anymore, or you're opening yourself up to injury risk, but at the same time, you don't want your form to be so perfect that you're not allowing yourself to go close to failure. And honestly, striking that balance right comes from experience. But even then, I would say that it's better for you to be overambitious and then readjust backwards if necessary, rather than being conservative and leaving gains on the table set after set. I'm sharing this information with you because I want you to build your dream physique faster. If you found this tip useful, I would suggest visiting the link in my bio. There you can find a free workout plan, and you can find my ebook which goes into more detail about training fundamentals just like this one. Thanks for watching, and make sure you train hard.